BBC Radio Northampton.
Indeed, in the run-up to the Conservative Party's leadership election, that will choose, of course, not just a leader for the party, but also the next Prime Minister, the Bow Group and Conservative Grassroots have conducted their own polling for what Conservative Party members consider to be the candidates' ideological credentials and prospects. Now, the Bow Group is the oldest Conservative think tank in the UK, very influential within the Conservative Party, and they've decided that Liam Fox and the Northamptonshire South MP Andrea Leadsom are the clear favourites to be the team that takes this country forward. So let's talk now to the chairman of the Bow Group who joins us on the programme this morning, and that's Ben Harris-Quinney. Ben, good morning to you. Thank you for coming on the programme. Tell me about this poll that you've done, and Andrea Leadsom's coming to the front. Did that surprise you?
Good morning. It did surprise me, actually. I thought that... I wasn't too surprised that Liam Fox was so far out in front. I would have expected a stronger showing from Boris Johnson and Michael Gove. But yes, that Andrea Leadsom is so well thought of and has the name recognition, I think did surprise me a little bit. But we polled our own members. The sample size was just over 2,000. We sent the survey out to around 10,000 contacts. And we put together several potential outcomes, which we acknowledge may not actually be the teams that run or the people that put themselves forward, but a combination of Andrea Leadsom and Liam Fox was by far the favourite with Conservative members that are members of the Bow Group and Conservative Grassroots.
Indeed, you put Boris Johnson and Michael Gove into third place in your poll, or at least your poll did, and Theresa May into fourth place, with, by the way, second place was Stephen Crabb and Sajid Javid, if anybody was just wondering. So Andrea Leadsom, who's not yet confirmed she's standing, of course, as far as your membership is concerned, would be someone that they would see as a future Prime Minister?
That's right. I mean, we don't know any candidates that are definitely standing because the deadline is noon today, and that's when the 1922 committee will reveal the letters that they've received and the candidates that are going forward. So this is what we think, are the likely candidates that may stand, and it's perfectly possible that some of them might swing their support behind, Boris Johnson or Theresa May or one of the candidates that have been more prominent. But I mean, one of the things, the points that the Bow Group made is that the members are not really given a full democratic decision in this election because the parliamentary party get to decide who the final two candidates are. And what we're really saying is, if the members were given a full, free and fair election, it's likely that they'd come to a very different conclusion to the parliamentary party.
Which is interesting, isn't it? Because we have the Labour Party members across the country apparently in support of Jeremy Corbyn, that the parliamentary party there want to oust. Here, you're saying the Conservative Party members across the country are almost placed in second place, playing second fiddle to the parliamentary party when it comes to being able to vote on anybody.
Well, that's exactly what is happening. And I think you're seeing a parallel across British politics as a whole, which you could sort of describe as the death of centrism, the death of third-way politics, where the views in Westminster are not the same as the views in the country as a whole. So I think the 1922 committee and the Conservative Party as a whole needs to think very carefully about this election and the way it's being handled, because, of course, any candidate that is elected in this process will lack even the same mandate that David Cameron had in 2005 when the election was a full membership election that included the ability to make speeches to Conservative Party conference.
Indeed. Ben, for the moment, thank you very much indeed. We wait with great interest to see whether Andrea Leadsom does throw her hat into the ring later. As you say, the nominations close at 12 noon, but there's the Bow Group, very influential think tank within the Conservative Party, putting its support behind a team of Liam Fox and the Northamptonshire South MP Andrea Leadsom as the clear favourites for the Conservative Party leadership.